Okay, so today we decided to answer a question that one of our subscribers asked, Nana's Picks. And she asked, is it possible to remove from springs from a chaise lounge and use foam only with the plywood bottom? So if that's the only supplies that you have, sure, and I wanted to explain that. If you go onto one of our videos, You Cover Upholstery, you'll see how to use both tools from your home and also professional tools. And what that is highlights just how different it is to have professional tools. But we know that there are a lot of people out there who are just beginning their hobby. So we're going to give you both, we're going to give you two answers to Nana's Picks, okay? One is, she's asking, she's probably just somebody just starting out in the upholstery. She's asking, so there's a hollow spot here. She says springs. Did she say coil springs? I'm not sure, but if it was coil springs, you could use plywood, but you have to tie the bottom of the springs in order to keep them stationary, and then you can use the plywood if they're coil springs. Now, the best thing though, instead of plywood, because plywood actually does too good of a job, if you can imagine. And also, the other thing I don't like, as far as the springs sagging, springs should sag. The plywood won't allow the springs to sag over time, so that's what I mean by it does too good of a job. The other thing though I don't like about plywood is that you're going to have to secure it with big heavy nails into an upholstery frame, which isn't always a good idea. The best alternative is BFM seat webbing. There are back webbings that are black. These are red. That indicates it's a seat webbing. It's a stronger weave. This is you've seen on other videos that I interlace this on the bottom. If you had coil springs that were sagging, you would tie them on the bottom and then put the webbing over the springs. And that's a way of extending the life of a piece of furniture, which we're all about here. Now, if they're coil springs that are popping through, I mean zigzag springs that are popping through those, or if they're webbing that's let loose, only webbing from the top of the seat's let loose, you can insert a piece of foam about the same thickness from the top of the seat to the bottom of the seat, and then use the webbing. So that's also another repair, and you can do that as a home repair with tools out of your kitchen drawer, or you can do it the professional way. And again, if anybody's interested in supplies and where to get them, you can contact me through email, upholsteryonbroadway@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to answer that question. So I hope Nana's Picks, that answers your question. So to everybody else who has questions, feel free to ask, and if we have time, we'll do a video on your question. Subscribe.